Hello, Eagles, and welcome to another edition of our ECHS Eagle News broadcast. I'm joined today by Ellie Wampler and Claudia Broshears to talk about what's going on recently here at school.
Today, we will take a look at what's happening in our world, talk about our most recent chapel, see who won Teacher of the Week, look at what's happening with school sports, and be sharing the verse of the week.
First up, Isaac and Edward are going to tell us about what's been happening in our world recently. Take it away, guys.
Welcome back to another edition of our Worldly News segment. My name is Edward Shevchenko, and I am joined today by Isaac Schoner. Let's jump into our first story.
First up, on March 6, Nikki Haley exited the Republican presidential race. Haley left the race and urged presumptive nominee Donald Trump to earn the support of voters who backed her. Nikki Haley went on to say, "It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the vote, to those in our party and beyond it, who did not support him, and I hope he does that," she said. Joe Biden will be representing the Democratic Party and Donald Trump for the Republicans.
On March 7th, a tire fell off a United Airlines flight departing from San Francisco International Airport to Osaka, Japan, Thursday morning. The tire debris landed in one of the airport's employee parking lots. There were no injuries reported, but many cars that appeared to be hit by the tire. Fortunately, a Boeing airplane has 6 tires on each of its 2 main landing gear struts, and it is designed to land with missing or damaged tires. United Flight 35 landed safely at LA International Airport.
Similarly, a flight in China was delayed by more than 4 hours on Wednesday afternoon. A passenger threw coins into the engine, and in a video shared by multiple media outlets, it said, "A flight attendant has seen questioning a passenger believed to have thrown coins, asking them how many coins were thrown into the engine." The passenger, whose identity was not revealed in the video or by state media, can be heard saying 3 to 5 coins.
To conclude, Syria is experiencing a wave of violence not seen in years that likely amounts to war crimes. The UN Syria Commission of Inquiry warned that fighting escalated on October 5th last year, when consecutive explosions at a military academy graduation ceremony in government-controlled Homs killed at least 62 people, including 37 civilians. The Syrian government and Russian forces responded with bombardments that struck at least 2,300 sites in opposition-controlled areas in the space of 3 weeks, killing and injuring hundreds of civilians. The Commission's findings highlight an urgent need for ceasefire, as intensified conflicts across Syria have resulted in civilian and infrastructure attacks, likely constituting war crimes.
Thank you for joining us during today's Worldly News segment. We hope to see you again next time.
Thanks, guys. Luke, could you tell us about our most recent chapel?
Of course, Claudia. As you know, Eagles, last Tuesday, we had our Easter chapel where Mr. St. Clair talked to us about Jesus' resurrection. It was a great service, and we hope you all enjoyed it.
Next, Alex had the chance to interview Mr. Miller, who won our first ever Teacher of the Week award. Let's take a look at that.
This week's Teacher of the Week is Mr. Miller. Students felt like he was always helpful, always wanted to show a godlike attitude, and always wanted to invest in students' lives. Here's some fun facts about Mr. Miller. His dad was a bassist in a rock band. He once had a pet raccoon, but it bit him, and they released it. Miller was also a defender on a high school soccer team that set the national record for fewest goals allowed in a season. Thank you, Mr. Miller, for all you do. Back to you, anchors.
Congratulations, Mr. Miller. Now we will be giving Stephen a moment to talk about what's recently been happening with school sports. Take it away, Stephen.
For starters, the ECHS boys varsity basketball team recently competed in regionals against Trinity Lutheran High School. The team came out electric in the first half and ended up winning 72-42. The boys are now regional champions and advanced to semi-state the following weekend. For the first round of semi-state, the team went up against Bar Reeve. It was a close-fought game, but sadly, the Eagles couldn't pull out ahead. The team ended with a tough loss, but the boys still have had such an amazing season. This year's seniors will be heavily missed more than ever. But we are so proud of these boys and their memorable season. Eagles, spring sports are just around the corner, and the girls' tennis team will compete in a scrimmage against Castle this Wednesday. As more and more sports start up, make sure that you go out and support your ECS athletics. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Stephen. Now, Santana will be sharing the verse of the day with us. Take it away.
Today's verse of the day is from ECHS 5:2. It says, "Do not be quick with your mouth. Do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven, and you are on earth. So let your words be few." Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Santana. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today.
We hope that you enjoyed this broadcast and that you'll be looking out for the next one.
From all of us here at the news desk, fly high, Eagles!
2, 1.
Thanks, Stephen. Now, Santana will be sharing.
Let's go! All right, 3, 2, 1.
Today's verse of the day is from Ecclesiastes 5:2. It says, "Do not be quick with your mouth. Do not be
Pasty. Okay. What?
You gotta put face down.
Eagles, spring sports are just around the corner, and the girls tennis team will compete in a scrimmage against Castle this Wednesday. As more and more sports start up, make sure you go out and support your ECF athlete. No!